welcome back for our next segment of our weekly business updates. So for this one, part two, we're going to talk about specifically what's happening around our business, and more precisely, in 2020, certainly COVID has been the story, and we'll also talk about the market, what's happening with, our customers and the demand for our products. So we'll start with the biggest thing in 2020, which is COVID-19. Certainly, nothing is more of a priority than keeping our employees healthy at ClimateMaster, Coax, and ClimateCool. It's certainly, without health, there's nothing else that really matters, and we take that as being very important and very valuable to each and every one of us. And of course, when we come to work, all of us want to be able to earn a paycheck. If we're not healthy, we can't earn a paycheck and take care of ourselves and the people that we're responsible for. So that is our top priority as we've gone through 2020, and we've done as much as possible to try to make that happen. We're in this fight together. That's where we are as we deal with this pandemic in 2020. It's not easy. Not only at work do we have to do things differently, but what we're able to do or how we do it in our daily lives is also different. Everything has been disrupted, and I certainly thank and appreciate what everyone has done to make things continue to go in 2020 for our business. At this moment, there are certainly some promising news on the horizon about what we might be able to do with vaccines or other measures, but the pandemic is still here and still something that we have to deal with. And what's most important is for us to make healthy choices. First, we must wear a mask or a face covering and wear it properly. Have it over your nose, your mouth, and making sure that it snugly fits around your face. Keeping at least 6 feet social distance between you and those that you're around. And finally, washing your hands often and frequently and for at least 20 seconds. For those that are unfortunately impacted by the COVID, whether it's themselves or someone they care for, we continue to have the COVID leave policy available. It's up to 80 hours of paid leave to care for yourself or to care for someone that you're accountable for. If you exhaust that, we certainly don't want to lose people, from our team. So we also have an unpaid self-quarantine that you can also use for the same reasons. And then finally, as always, we have, the company benefit of PTO and UTO that you could use as well. Again, please work with your manager, supervisor, or HR should you need help relative to yourself or someone else affected by COVID. We know that we want to get back to normal. To do that, we must be diligent and we must continue to make healthy choices at work and outside of work, and we'll all be able to successfully get through this together. Very closely related to COVID, because it definitely is impacting it, is what's happening with the economy and the business conditions, and specifically to the market for our products and our customer demand. Unfortunately, the COVID impact has definitely reduced the demand for our products, and our market is down. Second quarter was devastating. Many places around the country stopped construction, slowed or stopped projects that were going to require our products. The good news is that has improved, but we expect by the end of the year that the demand for our products in 2020 versus last year will be down 15 to 20%. Particularly hardest hit is the commercial. These products predominantly go in large urban metropolitan areas, and that is where COVID has struck and slowed construction the most. What has improved at a better rate has been our residential ground source heat pump market. It's not quite back to where it was a year ago, but it is closer to that than where we were when the pandemic first struck in the second quarter. Chillers has been a bright spot for us. The demand for modular chillers, as it is a definite solution for electrification and decarbonization, which is a trend in our industry, has increased the demand. We have slowed here at the end of the year, but definitely looks promising as we move forward. And of course, we have new products. We're offering a rooftop unit, and we have the DOAS product, and we're starting to see that business pick up as well as we've launched that into the market. At the end, the good news is that the second half of the year has definitely been better than the first half of the year, and certainly the second quarter. We're seeing things improved. We're optimistic about where we're going and certainly where 2021 will be. So this is our second part. Tomorrow will be our third part, where we're going to talk about quality and performance. Until then, I thank you for all you do, and we'll see you the next time around.